Okay, Dr. Duke back with Tina Griffin, the counterculture mom, to talk about a really disturbing story. We've got this app from China that allows kids to talk to each other, share pictures. It's called TikTok. And shockingly, over the last couple of weeks, we've had a horrible situation where an American veteran actually killed himself in real time over TikTok, and hundreds of thousands, if not millions of kids ended up watching that. Talk about the story.
Absolutely. This is actually a really, really tough segment to talk about today. I got choked up doing the research on this. 33-year-old U.S. Army veteran Ronnie McNutt shot himself with a shotgun August 31st on Facebook Live. That's where it actually first took place. Facebook said they deleted it that day that it streamed, but millions of kids saw it on there. And then somehow it got transferred over to TikTok on Sunday, September 6th, where millions of more kids and adults, whoever uses TikTok, but it's primarily children. In fact, 18 million users, according to Forbes, uses this app every single day. It's one of the top used apps among our kids. So there's just a quick little story I want to share of just what happens when kids are exposed to a live suicide clip on TikTok. This actually appeared within the recommended clips of TikTok's For You section. So it's where teens go and tweens go to look at the trending videos. And here's this guy that literally shot himself that millions of kids saw. So Brenda, 14-year-old daughter, came running down the stairs on Sunday, covering her mouth, crying and saying she was going to be sick. Her mom said she was in such a state, shaking like a leaf and sobbing. I've never seen her this distressed. It was horrific and took ages to get the words out of her. And Brenda, the mom, explained that her daughter had seen this suicide video after it appeared in the TikTok's For You section. She was scrolling through the songs, funny videos, when a bearded man in a white shirt appears behind a desk and then proceeds to shoot himself. Her daughter was in a state of shock and will probably be in a state of shock that could last with her for months. BBC News actually says the major issue here, which I completely agree, is that these kids can have post-traumatic stress disorder for months, if not years, after seeing a short couple-second video clip like this.
Yeah, it's horrific. And did McNutt, the ex-soldier, the veteran who shot himself, did he give any indication why he would choose a platform that was primarily populated by kids? Was there any suicide note? Nothing?
I didn't hear anything or read anything about the suicide note. I personally did not see this video. I tried searching for this video. My phone blew up on Sunday with people saying, you got to check this out. It's horrific. Well, by that time, it was stripped, thankfully, off of TikTok. The problem is I didn't see it. There was no note discussed. There was no reason why he did the Facebook Live. But this is not the first time I've reported at Counterculture Mom through our app, the Counterculture Mom app, that people were committing suicide online. This has happened now several times since 2015, I believe, was in the first Facebook Live video happened where someone took their life. So that's the problem with Facebook and with TikTok and all these social media platforms when they have a live feature, is you have people that take their lives and millions of people have a chance to see it. The sad thing is, Duke, we have teens that watch that, and yes, many were sick to their stomach and have nightmares now, still a week later, and probably will for a while. But there's also young people that express, didn't feel a thing, didn't bother me, who cares? And that to me is really a scary point in our culture when you have kids that witness a suicide and laugh at it or mock it or think it's not a big deal.
Yeah, these are litmus. As horrible as they are, we don't want to. We never want to see this. But boy, it does give you the climate of the temperature of the climate right now, doesn't it? It tells us exactly where we are as a culture. And while there were a lot of kids who were horribly broken up about this, like you said, there was just an incredible laissez-faire, almost some of them were even mocking some of the responses to this. What's the big deal? A tremendous desensitization in this culture for violence, particularly really graphic violence.
It is. And the crazy thing is with COVID and everything going on as a state of our culture today, as you well know, suicide is skyrocketing. The stress and pressure of the economy and people losing their jobs and kids being bullied, cyberbullied now more than ever before, because now kids are primarily home and doing more bullying than ever before through these different platforms and online and social media and texting issues, sexting. It's already putting a lot of pressure on these kids where they don't have a normal environment any longer. Their whole world has been shaken and turned upside down just in the last 8 months in America. So suicide rate is skyrocketing already. And then to have it promoted through these apps, if they can censor us, Duke, you and I have been in jail and stripped down and videos taken down and death threats. If they can strip our helpful content off the internet within seconds after posting it, they can't tell us that they can't take down within seconds something as traumatic as a suicide and glamorizing suicide on these platforms.
We hear about these shooters, these school shooters that are doing it because they want to die. They want to kill themselves and get as much publicity as possible. And one of the way you do that, you shoot up a school, force a cop to kill you. And now you've got these online examples of this that have made it into the psyche and the zeitgeist of our culture. Horrible story, and I really want to thank you, Tina, for your explanation. Take a minute and tell us how they can find you.
Absolutely. Well, I want to first and foremost say the red signs for suicide, eating disorders, acting different, hibernating in their rooms, the whole new group of friends, not wanting to finish their homework if they used to be a really good student and caring about life. Those are all red flags off the top of my head that you definitely want to sit down with your kid and say, what's up? Also, the entertainment they're ingesting. What kind of music are they listening to? What kind of TV shows are they watching? A lot of kids have told me for the last 20 years of speaking, Tina, I listen to Eminem and I play these violent video games because I feel like that on the inside. And I can relate to what I'm seeing and watching for entertainment. Really? They're not showing the consequences of those deadly behaviors they're promoting. So parents, your teens and tweens media diet will tell you a lot about what's going on in their heart and mind. So reach out to them, help them. There is 1-800-SUICIDE, a great phone number that you can have your people tune in that are suicidal, call and get help. Parents, call that number and get help. Download my Counterculture Mom app. We have a team of 18 people currently pumping out amazing content. We have the pop culture alerts that's being sent out daily. We have trending news stories so you know what's up. And we also have an Inform Us section, and specifically in this case, the resource section with many links and numbers in case you know of anyone that's suicidal. If you yourself are suicidal, download the Counterculture Mom app and click on premium section. It's $2.99 a month, $2.99. That will get you a lot of great killer content that will be current so you know what to watch out for and how to keep your kids safe and navigate this pop culture chaos.